Привет everyone. My name is Alexey and I will introduce my team and Belarusian National Technical University. And I would like to begin with a description of our concept and particularly the object of our research. Pearl, for many is just a jewel, but for the most people of coastal cities of Arab Emirates, its harvesting has been one of the most important aspects of life as well culture in general. This fact became the reason to look at pearl, but this time from a scientific point of view. It can be seen under the microscope that pearl, namely nacre, consists of hexagonal aragonite plates, tightly bound with each other. It resembles the connection of people from different countries that will reside here, and this is what our architectural and design concept reflect. And then we did some studies of historical building system and found out the following. In ancient times it was common to build loud mud houses with maximum protection from the scorching sun. Traditionally, the houses didn't have an outstanding exterior because all the magnificence unfolded inside the courtyard. This is the concept that inspired the formation of interior space of our site development. As a result, there is one more street junction, aesthetic and functional qualities of which will remind of architecture of all times. So, district shape formation. Land plot territory makes 2.7 hectares. And the area for site development makes 40,000 square meters. Site development density should not exceed 62%. Thus, our public area, which includes parkings, cafes, stores, makes more than 4,000 square meters. Residential area more than 31,000. And the total area of our site development, 36,000 square meters. So, what is the reason of such a shape? Firstly, we decided to locate the gallery-type building on the site of prevailing winds, so that it will protect the interior space from sandstorm effect. So that is known to be quite a problem for the Emirates. Secondly, this town planning solution eliminates the problem of noise caused by a busy street going along one of the site boundaries. Orientation of the building to the main views was taken into account as well, in particular to the nearby library, which is currently under construction, and to the beautiful Dubai Creek. As you can see on the next slide, geometry of site development divided total area into several public areas. There appeared a picturesque coastal area which includes a bath for boats and leisure area, and one more public areas with fountains among tall palm trees unfolds on the side of the library. Thanks to the narrow streets and canopies above them, the forum central space makes it possible to hide from the scorching sun and thus make this part of site development lovely even on the hottest days. Now let's get more details on engineering part. The most important criteria of elite housing is its individuality. Therefore, we took usual townhouse as the basis but positioned it vertically. The plan is formed in such a way that all the apartments have the maximum view of the surrounding, leaving out the neighbors' windows. The polygonal shape reduces the direct impact of the sunrise to a minimum, preventing the building from overheating. Atriums create a cozy interior, and they work on the same principle as ancient but still popular technology of wind tower, creating a natural ventilation of the building, reducing air temperature by about 4 or 5 degrees. The balconies overlook not the street but the atriums, what makes it possible to use them even on the hottest weather or during sandstorm. Vertical lamellas are made in a manner of Arab stained glass. They provide additional sun protection and create an interesting shadow pattern. Those structural components will ensure maximum comfort, and they allow to achieve a minimum level of cooling energy demand, which equals 58 kWh per square meters. There are 4 types of apartments in our building. Modular structure allows to create a various setup and types, from workshop apartments for artists to free-room to starry apartments within 8 rooms. Young Architects' approach to design, together with Saint-Gobain Corporation and Zova structure, will allow to create the district matching all the criteria of multi-comfort. We are sure that functional design and environmental friendliness will embody the ideal of architecture. Architecture based on a foundation of unique traditions that form the basis of our project philosophy. Thank you.